So walking up to Chief Mountain Obelisk. Chief Mountain. Very cool. Leaving USA. At this current time, the border is closed until next month, as I believe. It's all about COVID. There's the monument. United States. It really exists. There really is a boundary. Oh man. Woo! Looking back towards the west, that's going over to Waterton, where we'll be tomorrow. There's SOS coming up. Dude, you're at the Canada border.
Yes, sir.
It's actually real.
Ready for some mimosas. Celebrate, baby.
Yeah, champagne.
Woo! Cheers, brother. Cheers. Woo!
And
Cheers.
okay.
So, gonna walk from the border over to the other border in Waterton. So we're gonna touch the border twice, then head back down south to Medicine. That's about 120 miles. So let's do this. Yeah. So this is the P&T and the CDT together in this little thing. Look at that, boy. So dark and creepy. Could be lions, tigers, and bears, probably most certainly. Boy, it looks more like a rainforest. So the P&T. So we're up in here, gonna go down this route and then up to Waterton, and then back down. Yeah, it's just a very green area. It must get lots of rain to some other time because it's not been rain here in a while. But yeah, very pretty. It's still monster amounts of smoke. There are, of course, several fires late July, and the mountains can be very smoky looking. Beautiful pasture, huh? And if there were a bear, you could see him.
Yep.
Just got a big lightning strike over there. Beautiful view, huh? Look at that. What was I saying about it doesn't rain here? It rains. And just like that, beautiful day. The Hall of the Mountain King. Wow. Just this is the Belly River. Very cool. Look at that.
Yep.
A lot of sway. It's like Woods Creek. Yeah, it's very wobbly.
Really got some sway to it.
Yeah, it does. Yeehaw! Yeah, that's wild. Hello. That's pretty cool.
There's the reason they say one at a time.
Oh yeah, with two you can easily get off. Well, there's a bear in there in those woods.
Just a little bear.
Well, there's a bear in there in those woods.
No. Bear.
Hey bear, come on.
No.
Keep going.
Bear. No.
Let's back up.
No. Back up.
Back up. Come on.
Bear. Back up.
So there's a bear right there in those woods, and he's been real slow to get off the trail. You can kind of see it there. You can kind of see his ears. Now he's walking very unimpressively. Keep going. Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Don't ever stop. Yeah, that was the closest I think I've ever been to a bear, just out on the trail. I've been to where you can kind of see him. I can still hear him breaking leaves over there. And but he was probably only 30 yards away, coming around a corner. Of course, I hate corners. But what are you going to do? You just try to make noise. He was, as I've seen with other bears, completely unimpressed. Didn't run away. Kind of looked at us, and then you got to scream louder, and like, well, maybe I'll walk off trail, maybe I won't. So this is called Gross, G-R-O-S, Ventry, V-E-N-T-R-E Falls. Very impressive. Nice little pool or pond. Boy, this is one grand place, let me tell you. Impressive. So this is Cosley Lake, and we're on our way to Glens Lake. At the end of Glens Lake is a camp by the initials MOJ, which is our camp for the permit. It's very complex. So the trail is for the most part pretty clear, but there still has its moments. So this is Glens Lake. Very, very pristine. So we're about a half a mile away from Moco-Wanis Junction. That's our designated campsite. Like, is that a swan? Looks like it from here, doesn't it? Well, good morning. Another day in beautiful Glacier Park. Really good night's sleep last night. The campground here the campgrounds are great. It's a total pain to get the permit, but you know, the campgrounds are nice. On our way to Waterton Lake. What a shock. And that's only about 13 miles to the Waterton campground. The border itself is about 4 miles more, so we'll slack pack up to that. But it's a beautiful day here in Glacier Park. And here's my view. Oh, lovely bushes. Thimbleberries, thimbleberries, thimbleberries. I have to suffer through them, but I don't get to eat any of them. Another month. Of course, imagine the bears are just, you know, going through here like crazy, eating all the berries. So the only tough part today is a 2,000-foot climb. I think it's Stoney Indian Pass is the name of it. But always here is these magnificent walls. Man, they're just straight up. Maybe more impressive than Yosemite. You know, if no one hiked this for like one year, you wouldn't be able to find the trail. Hey, bear! I wonder how many times I'm going to yell, hey, bear, before I get back to medicine. 4,000 or 5,000. And there's a better look. Impressive. You know, the video just doesn't do it justice because it's just huge. Well, this is the first time that they've been like shoulder high. Just take a look at all the flies on each leaf. Well, let me tell you, there is no shortage of water. Beautiful. Very scenic. So working my way up and over this. Boy, look at that. Open bear trail. Holy moly. Haven't seen that in a while. Wow, pretty impressive. Waterfalls everywhere. Surprisingly, you just get kind of used to, you know, the shoulder high bushes. Ah, nice. So that's Glens Lakes down there. That's where we camped last night. Going up that way. Well, the nice thing about getting up high is you lose all that underbrush, which is wonderful. So going up there, that's Stoney Indian Pass. Pretty little mountain lake. Almost there. Coming to the top of Stoney Indian Pass. So that's going down towards Waterton Lake. Show you what my view is. So down there is Stoney Indian Lake, and the campground is at the bottom there. So now going down this, and you can see, just go back and forth. It's very cool. And you can see the trail over there. Interesting. Could be a little tight. Probably something you don't do with snow on it. Oh no, lots of room. With just some crystal clear water. So on our way down and working our way over to the CDT, which is in about 2 miles. Back down into the thimbleberries. I'm hoping the CDT will be less overgrown. About a half a mile back to the CDT, still wild overgrowth. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad there is no poison oak, poison ivy, sticker bushes, blueberry bushes. Man, it'd be impossible. Welcome to my world. I assure you there is a trail here somewhere. Also, I've not pulled any ticks off me. Could you see if this place had lots of ticks? It would take an hour every night just to pull them off you. So that's the first thimbleberry I've seen that's been on these bushes. Very cool. Here's the CDT, Waterton Valley Trail, Stoney. Back on the CDT. What was I saying about, hoping it would be cleared? Don't get your hopes up, Bart. Well, 4.9 miles to Waterton Lake, and then the Waterton campground is about 0.5 past that. So the good thing is it's a very gradual downhill all the way to Canada. Well, when you do get out of the green tunnel, there are some magnificent mountains, boy. Well, it is a little bit better. I'd say it maybe half better. It still has its moments of way overgrown, but not quite as bad. About 0.3 from Waterton Lake, and the trail finally gets maintenance. Ah, so nice. So just ran across a sow with her cub. It's coming around a corner, and it was about 50, 60 yards away. I saw like a piece of black in all the jungle bush. And it's like, is that a bear? So I clacked my poles, and then she stood up, and the cub ran into the tree. It's like, oh man, I'm a third of a mile from the lake. Got it. Why does it have to be now? Anyway, so we kind of stood there for a while, backed up and waited, and things got quiet, and then we kind of walked by cautiously with our bear spray. You're out. I could feel like Barney Fife, with my bullet coming up on Waterton Lake. Some sort of cabin with an outhouse. I guess there's a lot of like Boy Scout camps and that kind of stuff around here. Summer camps. Although it seems pretty vacant. Probably COVID. I think I've seen this pavilion in other videos. People can camp there or such. That's the beautiful Waterton Lake. Let me take a look at it while I'm here. Yeah, that is huge, isn't it? Wow. Goes a long way. Lots of smoke in the mountains still. Yeah, man, it goes way out there. So staying here at the Waterton Lake camp. It's pretty primitive. Decent little cook area. The sites are pretty small that aren't already taken. Like that's a pretty good site for two. Sites have room for 2 tents. This is our site. Well, good morning. So, pretty nice night last night. I didn't hear anything, but my wife said she heard some guy yelling, "Bad bear, bad bear." So, I'm gonna walk down to a campground called 50 FIF. Some little morning treat. Bears, bears, bears. So, I'm gonna walk down to 50. It's only an 11-mile day, so that'll be pretty good. The weather is cool. It's 48 degrees now. So more of the battle of the bushes. We were talking to some guys who cleared the trail, and we were saying thank you for all the blowdown help, but man, are they ever going to cut back the weeds? Basically, no. Yeah, so we came to Waterton Lake because we were going to try to go up to the Waterton Monument, but after Waterton, the trail is so choked with blowdowns that we just gave up on that idea. Chief Mountain will have to do. And the reason it's choked with blowdowns is because the border's closed, so there was no priority to clear all those trees. I think the border's going to open up in about another 2 weeks. So then now they're just starting to go up there to clear that. So we're going to 50 Mountain, 10.5 miles from here. Hey, bear. Hey, bear. Well, it is a green tunnel, but once in a while you get views of the mountains. Pretty impressive. Look at that. About to start the big climb up to 50 Mountain. Sure is nice to have bridges though. Pretty smoky. So the trail crew has been here. You can see that. Just so impressive. Massive walls. So we're here at 50 Mountain campsite and going to go down the road here and see if we can pick out. So there's 3 tents to the right and 2 above, so we'll go check that out going this way. Why, good morning. So, leaving 50 Mountain Campground. Change of plan. We were going to go to Many Glacier, which is about 19.5 miles and about 2,100 feet of climbing and about 4,100 feet down. So my wife sprained her ankle, so we're going to try to bail off at Flat Top Mountain. That's about a 12-mile all downhill hike to the Going to the Sun Road, where there's a shuttle. So we'll take the shuttle back to St. Mary's. It's very complicated. And then try to hitch from St. Mary's back to Many Glacier, and then where the Bartmobile is parked. So that should be an interesting day. So lost all the choking brush, man. We talked to a trail guy, and he was saying they've not maintained that because the border has been closed along that kind of Waterton trail. That the rest of the park is much better. So I'm looking forward to that. And we're in a burn right now, so I'll just show you that. It's a beautiful 6 a.m. Beautiful sunrise over 50 Mountain. No choking brush, that's good. Lovely day in Glacier Park. Not quite as smoky in the mornings as it is in the afternoons. Sunrise on a new day. So as soon as you get lower in altitude, all the brush is back. So it's some pretty brush. Well, that's the first print I've seen.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
Maybe yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Hey bear! So there's quite the climb going back up to the trail, but there's this beautiful waterfall along the way. That was very welcome. Nice cold water. So it's a 0.8 climb up to the contour line of the road. So we got to St. Mary's Visitor Center through 3 shuttles. Now we're out on the road to Many Glacier, or to Bab, trying to, hitchhike. And it's not a real big road. I think of all the times I've given rides to hikers.
50+ people.
There's got to be some, hiker, hitchhiker, trail angel karma coming our way.
I get back to we have a van parked up there.